Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Europa Universalis IV. I almost said Jade Dragon. We're not playing CK2. We're playing Cradle of Civilization, and we are in a okay spot right now. So the main concern, because a couple episodes of this have aired at the point of this recording, main concern that most people seem to have is that the Ottomans were going to just destroy the Mamluks, and then my ally would be gone. But that has not come to pass, and we did manage. I mean, the Ottomans were in a slightly weakened spot when that all went down. They had recently finished up some major wars. They had those rebellions that had popped off relatively recently. So it's not like they were at their peak strength. But we did manage to beat them still, which, I mean, when you're talking about the Ottomans, that is something. Especially when you got a tiny little nation with just some AI allies. Non-enforcement of ordnance. Oh, God, I guess I'll take the autonomy hit. Hoi. Though I've been taking a lot of autonomy hits. But now we have to look on towards the future. We're either going to need to fight the Ottomans again with the Mamluks, which, I mean, technically the Ottomans are weaker than they were the last time we fought them. And technically me and the Mamluks are stronger. But we'll see where we land. Let's see. Still a little bit behind on tech, but not a huge issue. Ooh, the next tech is a good one, too. See, they're still 8, right? No, they're 9. They're 9. Yeah, you guys love me. We should probably improve those relations, though. There we go. Set that going. Ottomans, why don't we, I mean, I still... Bohemia and Silesia. What's that all about? Let's go to Venice. Saxony, Venice, Corfu, Ulm, Trier, and the Knights. Bohemian conquest of Wittenberg. Oh, okay. It's, I don't think they're really gonna be prosecuting that war too much. Where's my fleet? Here it is. No, if I remember correctly, you're not pirating, are you? No. Visors and maintenance. Yeah, that's a little pricey. Okay, let's see. Really, nothing. Oh, Genoa, though. I could get something from Genoa, so yeah, let's screw those guys. I have to take out a loan here. Or we're gonna have to fire an advisor. Oh, right, the level 2 dude. I'm sorry, Ibrahim. I can't afford you. Yeah, that was my testing out the promotion system there. Golden Era in Portugal. Not a big deal for me. I bet the Ottomans are pissed. They can't believe they're allied with Tunis. What are you getting out of this? That's weird. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised. So everybody here, there's a war going. No Saxony, no Venice, but Poland would join in. But I could get. That's the thing, is I should be able to core that, right? I should be able to take and core that without an issue. The Mamluks and the Great Horde, but Poland. Who do you got? You probably are full Poland right now, I bet. Allied with the Knights, following vassals and a personal. Yeah, so that's the full, like, PLC down chain. What about... If I declared war on Vent, but they could beat our navy. So they could take Crete. Genoa, Hungary, and Austria. Probably everybody, yeah. Everybody would be interested in that. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, who could I know CB? Who could I know CB right now? Sorry, those little interruptions are me blowing my nose. My allergies are rough this morning. Still got that terrible, terrible, terrible prestige. I'm not very prestigious. Okay. Oh, yearly legitimacy. Man, I'm not gonna say no to that. Oh, it feels good to have a decent ruler. I mean, the whole down chain here is not bad. You're 40. So this guy, well, let's see. This guy has a total of 9 points. This guy has a total of 12 points. I could abdicate and get those extra points. Years of separatism, stability cost, diplomatic reputation, yearly legitimacy. Why don't we at least get our legitimacy up to 100 before we even consider that, so we're not taking more of a hit than we would otherwise need to. I feel like this is kind of like playing a Ryukyu Three Mountains run. Not, you know, it's similar just because the expansion paths are extremely limited. Ottomans declared war on QQ. Not a huge surprise there. There's not much left. They lost land. They lost land over here and got pretty cock-blocked. So they're probably going to be in the market for some new land. Mamluks are so much stronger in this than they ever were before. Purification of the tax laws. Towards legalism, national unrest goes down. Tax modifier goes down. Just move towards, yeah. I mean, I don't want to lose my tax modifier right now. Oh, we're dancing. Lose prestige, local unrest, local missionary strength. Again, that doesn't do anything for me. 40% chance that changes, a province changes to Shia. I don't like the sound of that. So, as much as I don't love this idea, we're going to go ahead and do that. Got enough for an idea. That's going to be land maintenance modifier. We're okay here. We could fill these out. It's going to save me a little bit of money. That's going to make a little bit of money, and then that will save me a lot of future development cost. And, you know, cavalry combat ability. I think I only have two of those guys, so not a huge deal, but it's there. And I'm still shocked that I decided to take espionage ideas, because it's I've never used it terribly effectively before, but some of these are really not that bad. Like advisor cost, that's going to save me in the long run. Diplomats, I only have 2, so another diplomat would be nice. Provincial trade power modifier is, you know, and it's a nice little thing. Liberty, desire, and subjects, not a big deal because I don't have any, but I might in the future. Cost to fabricate claims, so I can fabricate claims easier, but then that's pretty, you know, nil to begin with. Privateer and embargo efficiency, those could be useful. Yearly corruption could be very useful, saving money, and rebel support efficiency. I mean, there's a lot of little things in there that'll help out in the long run. I think that's why it gets a bad rap, because there's not really anything in there that's like, oh, that's really cool right now. There's a lot of things in there that are like, oh, that will save me, you know, a small amount of points for a long period of time. I'll just take the prestige hit because I'm already in the hole, and it's easier to dig yourself out of a hole, the prestige hole, than anything else. Birth of colonialism. So let's see where that fired off at. London. So that is going to be quite a while to get over this way. Let's take a peek here at what the institution spread modifiers are. Port/capital of a country with a new world colonial nation. No. Nope. Oh, yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. But it'll probably spread around the coastline pretty quickly because, I mean, look, it's spread in London, and so it's going to go exploding across this way. Protestant Reformation in Lithuania? Really? That is interesting. Protestant Reformation firing in Lithuania. Oh, that's going to be That's going to be mighty interesting, I think. Age of Discovery ends in 120 months. Wow, colonialism took 12 years past the normal start time. See, I am at my military cap right now, yes. So that's as much as I can field. Some people in the comments section were curious about the army drill. A couple people said that army drill does not decay out. That it just it lowers because troops died and then fresh recruitment, fresh troops came in to replace them. That's not true. It does decay out. Army drill decays by 0.2 per month if you are not drilling. It just naturally decays out. You train people up and then they just have them sit there for decades. They'll lose their knife's edge. Now that could really lead to my benefit because what I'm really interested in doing is expanding out a little bit to some other areas. And Genoa's basically off the, and Poland is kind of sticking in my way there. I wish they were on my side instead of on the opposite side, but that's how things go. I could try to get Tunis. These guys are not too... Yeah, why don't we, Transoxania? Soxiania? I always thought it was Transoxania, but I don't think that's how the Transoxiania. So the Golden Horde, they love me. I mean, anybody who could potentially help stand in the way of Ottoman expansion is... I mean, I don't think they'll just, they're not going to just accept it. Let's improve relations here. There we go. And we should be able to get the next idea. Or do we want, what do we want here? We're level 7 here, so we're a little behind. Trade range, naval morale, shipyard, and max promoted cultures, which really wouldn't do much for me. Actually have a little bit border friction. I was like, there must be a little negative on there. Not a big deal, though. They still love me. And they've got a decent military, which is great. I bet that war against the Ottomans, if it wasn't for that... Oh, did he just die? Or they may have moved him. That 3-star general was... it was leading their troops that whole time. I bet he definitely helped them out a lot. Yeah, I can ask for some military support, but that's it. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Might as well get the free points while we can get them. Yeah, and I really, really, really don't want to give out any land, oh, that is really high. No, it's 4.9. I thought it said 49. Oh, okay. I thought that said 49%. It was 4.9%. I was like, why is that so high? It should not be that high. Spreading out some doing some more development might be a good idea. Try to get a little taller. But for now, we're just going to turtle down. I really want to get the Cav combat ability. It's another good one. And this is a great one. Production efficiency and development cost. Woo, yeah. We almost got that one. The capstone for economic ideas. You know what's interesting is, because I've never used espionage ideas, I don't know what policy they're going to unlock for me. I am not sure. I guess we'll see. Diplomatic skill of at least 5. Yeah, I don't got that. Whoa. Bay's reputation's been tarnished. Oh, God. Lose 25. Okay, I have a charismatic negotiator, so managed to save face on that one. Not a big deal. 25 points isn't the end of the world. We sped through the first, 50 years of the game really, really quickly because there was very little to do. A lot of it was waiting. All right, that is over now. So look at that. Look at that stack. 31k stack with that 3-star son of a bitch general. Our generals weren't too bad, but I mean, like, my prime stat is in maneuver. His is in shock. That makes a big difference. Okay, so hopefully the next time, I mean, I got a halfway. Who the hell are you again? These guys. Okay, I was like, I don't even remember who you are. Let's improve relations there. Improve relations there. Just make sure that's all out and that's all going out. I don't have a, you know, a shitty downstream. Well, that's a Hungarian army. Bosnia and Serbia. I think you may have taken a wrong turn somewhere, guys. I think you may have taken a wrong turn. So we've got Serbia and Genoa fighting in the middle of Anatolia here. But you're in this now? Genoa, Dithmarken, Lorraine, Oldenburg, Hungary, and okay, now it makes a little more sense. That's really good, honestly, because Austria and Hungary aren't slouches. Might be a good time to think about hitting the Ottomans. Influenza. Yeah, we got a quarantine. Sorry, I can't, because I have to, that would get them some, I could do this, and then I could do, I thought I needed 20. Influence is 25 or greater. Okay. The Merchant Guild needs more doodled. Oh well. Not a big deal. Lose a little bit more of that prestige, so we're not on the negative with the military there. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was I think that was a Hungarian army stack wipe. Yeah. Sometimes watch. Oh, that's a nice stack. Watching the AI flail sometimes is humorous. How old is this general? Is there any way to actually see? Thought there would be. I mean, he's not a bad general. What I'm thinking is we wait for... Ooh, there we go. Yeah, beat that Ottoman army. We wait for this war to really start... you know, the Ottomans to really go balls deep into this war, and then maybe we attack them. I would love to take these two provinces right there. With those two provinces, I feel like I would be in a much, much stronger position having an additional coastal province and just this a nice big square chunk out of Anatolia. Oh, that's actually in the Constantinople node. Okay. There any... No, not any really good provinces in here that I would have access to. All right, just to make sure. Well, we'll let it this war smolder for a while. Crusade against the Ottomans. That is wondrous. So is that. Cavalry combat ability and production efficiency. Now, I should be able to take a look in here. The Foreign Support Act. Diplomats and rebel support efficiency plus 50%. So if I turn that on, I would have rebel support efficiency plus 100%. With the other 50%. That's not nothing. See, the only worrying thing is that, well, right, it's not a big issue right now. Is the Ottomans are the big scary threat. You know, they got their little winky here up inside Hungary. Yeah, so they're diddling Europe. But I'm not. I'm just kind of sitting here. I'm being a cool guy. And what would be great is if I declared war and the Mamluks came in with me, then I would actually get to control the war. The peace deal would be mine to deal with. New madrasa. Local development down. Local tax modifier. Local missionary strength. Oh, okay. Cool. Take it. Still sad that this is such a wee little army. Should we start drilling them? Let's start drilling this army. Spy defections. That doesn't sound ideal. Well, that's not a big deal. We'll take that. Who is this? Alright, I'm going to have to pull you back now because I need these diplomats doing stuff. You are going to be building a spy network inside the Otto Bros. I definitely need to tech up because they're 9, right? They're still military level 9, which is a big... it's a big step up, that one. But I'm almost there, so we got a little time to wait while this simmers. The army drill and army professionalism and the chance. I wonder if it's yearly or monthly chance to gain a doodle. So another point in fire or something like that would be great. Just need to. You don't. Oh, you already started another war. Basra and Biapas. Basra. There it is right there. Oh, that should be a short war. Is this the other one? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, what is this war? It's got to be just taking that one province there. Disagreeing advisor. Let's see. Lose 10 prestige. God, I'm so sick of losing prestige. All right, we lost an advisor. The worldly ulema. Let's see what we got here. Only traditions have anything to fear. Lose corruption. I mean, I only got like... Oh, I got no corruption. Gain corruption. Tolerant for the truth. Yeah, that's not a big deal. That's okay. I mean, it's not going to affect me too much. So this war, the Mamluks are in, shouldn't last too long. I don't think I don't know. The Ottomans will probably do well in this, but... Yeah, they're winning. But it'll drain them. Like, let's look at the ledger right now. Military, armies, total. They're going to be at the top. 76,000 with 40,000 in the bank. Oh, look at all that already. But Austria's, whoa, that's a big step. Okay, Austria is really weak right now. I wonder if, but they did call for a crusade, so maybe France will get in on this. Lithuania is starting to convert. Little provinces here and there. You wanna... Oh, Austria is... Well, that's not ideal. France, you son of a bitch! You really screwed the pooch, France, didn't you? Called for a crusade against the Ottomans, but instead you attack the prime opponent of the Ottomans. What is this war? I'm blaming France. Savoyard conquest of Elbergana. So Savoy did this. To attack Genoa. That's what that was. Well, that's a shame. That means the Ottomans aren't going to be nearly as weak as I had hoped. Because blasted Savoy got in the way. That's not ideal. I can afford this, right? Yeah, I can afford this. The Knights have raided me. Does that give me a CB against them? Like an actual CB? I thought it did. I thought them raiding gave you a CB. Nope, no CB. Mamluks would not join in. Oh, they would. You got... There's a Golden Horde. You got a peace treaty or something? Oh, okay. That's interesting. This guy is the Great Horde's vassal now. Why would it destabilize you? I'm unaware. I do not know. Yeah, the Ottomans aren't going to have too much trouble now. Not with France stabbing Austria in the back there. So how about that crusade against the Ottomans that you should be working on right now? That's my core, that's my core. Oh, I don't have a core in that one? I thought I did. Why did I think I had that one too? Maybe it was a different one? Maybe it was just that one, these two. It's probably just those two. You done, Mamluks? You are. Good. I mean, we could attack the Ottomans right now, but let's take a look. Has this changed at all? No, not really. They've still got the second largest army in the world. Just short of Ming. Man, I was really hoping that everybody would hop on the Ottomans and really fuck them up, but no such luck. See, let's look at our army. So it said one per year. So my army professionalism is 2.17. Hey, I can build something. It's been a while since I could do that. Alright, that's not really going to do much. Production. Nope, not much. Government. I already got one of those in that state, I believe. Trade. Next to nothing. Enjoying right and forbidding wrong. Move towards legalism. Secrets in our alliance. That's not a big deal. We already built one of these. And the only place where it's super useful. That's just sailor modifier. I would need force limit, I think. Yeah, well, that's 171 gold. So I'm not going to be doing that one. This is not nearly as... Maybe I'll just hang on to that money. Yeah, look at that. Oh, boy. Genoa, Lorraine, and Austria. Well, that was a prime opportunity squandered. How much do you need to support rebels? 60. Great advisor has died. Should probably put one of these guys back on. At least one. Missionary strength, national unrest. Diplomatic reputation. Land force limit. Morale of armies. Huh. Well, right now we're trying to do... Yeah, right now we're trying to do Diplo stuff. So we could do this one. Military level 9. 5% because enables Janissaries. A bountiful harvest. We can Janissary? I have access to that? I thought only the Ottomans did. But maybe it's anybody of, like, Turkish culture. And I don't think... I think you could only do that in... provinces that have a different culture? Or territories, maybe? I'm not exactly sure. But we are out of time. Thank you for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all next time.